Now we get to the questions. You both did a good job in your intros. And the first question is to you, Mr. Cole. What makes you a better candidate than your opponent?
Okay. Let's see. Student services, we cover parking, culinary services, athletics. And as a director of student services, this past year, I have implemented the shuttle system. I've written many resolutions as far as parking. And, I've worked as far as building the South Dining Hall that's coming up that we're working on. I sat there and I discussed with a lot of administrators about, a lot of students had a problem with the new housing that was going up. And I've just done a lot with this campus already. And I have a lot of things that are going to go in the summer. Me and Director all day are going to work on a plan to the Owls Memorial. I personally want the names of those that passed away, students, faculty, and staff, in brick around it. So there's just the many things that we're doing and that I've personally implemented.
Ms. Edgepeth, same question. What makes you a better candidate than your opponent?
Thank you, Dr. Swin. I have determination and dedication to everything that I set my heart to. And everything that I, put my name on, I dedicate 110%. If I know that I cannot do something, I definitely do not say that I can. I follow through with everything, from my committee work, to my school work, to other extracurricular activities. I have actually served in a presidential position before, as I mentioned in my opening, with the freshman dorms, and I plan to implement many things that I have learned from those leadership positions. Thank you.
Okay, now you each get 1 minute to rebut.
I don't have a rebuttal. That was great.
Rosalind, do you have a rebuttal? Okay, let's go to the next question. And this question is directed to Rosalind first. What are your main objectives that you wish to accomplish once in office? You have a minute.
Thank you, Dr. Swint. My main objectives once I am elected, hopefully, for the vice president position, I would like to follow the purpose that the president sets forth for our actual, SGA. I would like to then set forth and make sure that the Senate is on one accord and that we're able to affect change efficiently throughout the campus. Because, as I said in my opening, I also want us to go beyond KSU and go towards a state level and being recognized even on a national level. We go to conferences nationally. We've been to New York and California. I want us to affect change out there so they will raise awareness about KSU.
Same question. What are your main objectives once in office?
Okay. Well, like I mentioned earlier, with the shuttle system, getting it to go to the grocery store, and as far as getting it to go to the apartments, so that would happen. I want to see that go through. That's the shuttle system and getting it implemented. We're actually got a very sizable grant from the transportation department for a study as far as Kennesaw's transportation and parking needs, and that's also going to include the community. I've been told I can have a seat on that board as far as that's going to be done in November, so I'm excited to see what this company comes up with. Support the president. And then one thing I see in SGA, we have a lot of apathy. And there's two things you can do. You can get rid of them, or you can work on inspiration. And that's something I want to focus on. I want to inspire a lot of SGA members that feel, it's stuff's not getting done, or that, that have that apathetic sense. I want to inspire them to get back involved, to get that passion with SGA. And last thing, Pell, well, we slid past Pell cuts. There were none. We're still getting $5,500 for those students that received Pell. And yeah, so.
Okay, once again, we're going to offer you each a minute to rebut. If you want to add something, if you forgot about to add something, or respond respectfully to what your opponent said. Crosby?
Thank you. As coming from a family that's large, and a lot of us are actually in college right now, and having wrote a HOPE resolution this semester, I believe it's very important to keep college affordable. And being that Kennesaw State has one of the lower fees in tuition in the state of Georgia, I believe it's good that we keep it that way. And that keeps Kennesaw on the map for freshmen, who aren't eligible anymore for HOPE. They'll want to come here.
Yeah, I wrote resolutions myself as well. One of the things I think, because with the hope changes, I think we need to maybe start a program where we go to high schools. And I know we have a lot of things to do this, and I know Link does a lot of this stuff. So maybe SGA, we can actually reach out to future students, not just the current ones, and inspire them to do their best in high school, and and come out that way they can get that full Pell, that full hope. And then back to the Pell thing, like I was saying earlier, there were with all the budget cuts in the federal government. So the next year we're going to be looking at that again, see if they need to cut it in a year, and I will do my best to get SGA's response out there, urge them not to.
Okay. Question number 3, and this is to you, Mr. Cole. What is the greatest ethical dilemma you have seen during your time with SGA? How was it handled, and what was your role? And would you have handled it differently?